Alright, so in today's video, we're about to do something crazy. The time has come that I'm going to finally dye my dreadlocks. And it's not like I'm dyeing my dreadlocks, my cousin's back here to help me. You know what I'm saying? We're basically gonna dye some of my dreadlocks blonde and then some of them rose gold. Before we get started, I'm gonna show you everything you're going to need to do what I'm about to do. First things first, you're going to need a mixing bowl because you're going to need to mix the bleach inside of something. Some of these kits come with like a brush like this. You're gonna need something to kind of paint the hair color on and then also paint the bleach on. We're also gonna be doing a retwist, so make sure you guys have some hair clips to pretty much hold your twist in when you're doing them. So you're also gonna need some type of developer. There's a whole lot of different developers. So basically 40 is the strongest, 20 is like not as strong. When it comes to the rose gold hair color, we got this right here. And by the way, Ion makes a lot of different things, right? So this is actually just the hair color. Sometimes bleach could get messy, you could splash, could land on other dreadlocks. So we're gonna be using these little tinfoil sheets to make sure our hair stays separated. But without further ado, we're about to get into this video. Sorry for the long intro. Binx family, let's get it.
So I'm just gonna start on this side and pick out the locks that I feel as though it's going to frame his face more. So I'm gonna just take out the two in the front. I don't want it to touch, so I'm probably gonna take these two and then the two in the back. And I'm just twisting them together.
So you pretty much just twisting them just to kind of remember which dreadlocks you want them to be, like which dreadlocks you're gonna use.
Correct. And again, I am just eyeballing it. These are the locks that I think would look nice if I feel as though his hair would be up, so it stands out on the side when he puts his hair up. Pick the locks that I feel as though that would look nice when his hair is down. So
I do think like hair mapping is probably one of the most important parts of this situation because you want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Bleaching your hair and dyeing it is permanent, so you got to make sure you know what you want. As you guys see, everything is kind of mapped out. We pretty much put it into she put it into 2-strand twist. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the bleaching process.
So I already poured out the bleach. How bleaching goes is you do 1 part bleach and 1 part developer. So technically this is your 1 part bleach, and now you're gonna do your 1 part developer. So I'm just going to pour that inside and I'm going to mix it up.
Using all of it or half of it?
I kind of eyeball it.
People usually don't use like Clorox bleach, right?
I mean, you can use Clorox bleach, it's just you won't have hair left over.
I mean, yeah. And when you whipping this up, right? Like what type of consistency? Yeah.
The consistency, you just don't want it to be runny. Okay. You want it to be firm.
It's kind of thick, right? Like it's not really this like runny like water.
Yeah, but it's just smooth. Like, all right, so I'm gonna just do 1. Literally. So what you do is you take your foil first, you take your bleach, you wet it. You're doing that because now when you put the lock down, it sticks. And then you just put it on. Make sure you guys are saturating the hair. You don't want baby application pieces. You just, you want to really get it up in there. Another thing when it comes to bleaching, even if you're not bleaching locks, what if you're actually just bleaching your hair? Please just start at the bottom. Your roots radiate heat. Heat is what makes your lock lift faster. Your roots are going to turn faster than your ends. So therefore you want to put the bleach at your ends first. So you need to give it time to process. You feel me? Got it? Good. If you, by chance, just get a little bit on another lock, like I did here, you just spray it with water and it deactivates it. So
you're spraying water on the extra bit of bleach to try to get it off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's off. Yeah.
We're gonna pretty much rock bleaching the rest of my hair, and then we're gonna get back to you when it is done. All right, Binx family, we are back. If you guys can look at my roots right here, you already kind of see that they are dyed. We had the bleach sitting in pretty much like the bottom half of my hair that like you guys seen for probably about 40 minutes. So we kind of just went back, put more bleach on the roots, and waited like 20 minutes. So in total, I had my hair pretty much sitting like this for like about an hour, and we're about to get up out of here. We're about to wash our hair.
I'm using neutralizing shampoo just to stop the bleaching process.
Yeah, so as you've seen, like this is like the neutralizing shampoo, and basically if it ever turns like pink, like if your hair is still turning pink, that means that there's still bleach inside of your hair. So once it stops turning pink, that means that there's no more bleach inside of your hair. So it is the next day. We finally washed the bleach out my hair. My hair pretty much took pretty well. There's not really too many spots that really have black in it. Like it kind of went through like all the way. So I'm gonna just pull another dread down so you can kind of see the difference. Crazy, right? There's a couple parts that are a little bit like orangish, sort of, kinda. I don't know if you guys could tell. So we're gonna be using this by Wella Charm. It's basically just gonna fix like the orangish tint to my blonde part of my hair. So we're gonna get straight to it. So make sure you guys do not miss this part. This is one of the most important parts of this video. All right, so we pretty much separated a couple dreadlocks so we can show you how to do the rose gold hair dye. So this is the box with the rose gold in it, and this is the tube that it came in. So we basically put this whole tube inside of this bowl, and then we mixed about half of this developer in with the rose gold. So I'm hoping everything goes right. So by the way, it's always good to read the directions on the box, just in case our product is a little bit different than the one you have. When you watch videos on YouTube, don't just take whatever they show you and just do it. And especially if you have a different type of hair texture, stuff is gonna be a little bit different. Basically, we mixed this and a little bit of developer inside of this bowl right here, and it has like a gelatinous consistency. And this is basically what we're gonna use to try to correct all the orangish looking stuff inside of my blonde part of my hair.
Don't you know you're gonna love the way this is gonna come out?
By the way, like all the color that you see right here, like it's like a weird light blue grayish color. These dreadlocks right here are gonna be the rose gold ones, but Ion, basically, I guess their products, they don't really look like the color when you mix it inside the bowl, but eventually, like afterwards when you wash it out, it starts actually changing the color. So when you're doing this, like all these fumes inside of like a room, it really could get to like your nose and stuff. If you're doing it in the bathroom, try to leave the door open, like kind of how we have it here. So make sure you have some type of window open or something, whatever room you're doing this in.
All right, go ahead. It's like as you're wetting it, it changes to the color, because at first that thing was blue. Okay, this is the ash that I put on just to take out any of the orange it was in there.
Hi Binx family, we're finally back. I have got my dreads dyed rose gold. They're still a little moist, so like they're not really the vibrant color that they are gonna be, because I did see it when it was dry, but I just had to rewash my hair. We're gonna be doing a retwist like I told you guys. So after we're done doing the retwist, she has like a blow dryer back there that we're gonna use on my head to pretty much just like keep my retwist in place, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna get done with this retwist and I'm gonna catch you guys when that's done.
I'm under the blow dryer.
Okay, Binx family, we are finally done with dyeing my dreadlocks, bleaching my dreadlocks, and doing a retwist. Honestly, I'm gonna bring that to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for watching this far. Yo, honestly, this is literally a one-of-one hairstyle. I have never seen somebody with the same exact hairstyle, and that is the reason I did it. We have 8 dreads on this side of my head dyed blonde. We have 8 dreads on this side of my head dyed rose gold, and then we just have like one single dread that's just the opposite color on each side. I'm probably gonna do like a little 2-strand twist or barrel twist or something afterwards. I just want to put too much tension on my head because of course I've just dyed my hair, so I don't want to pretty much mess with anything because my hair is kind of brittle right now. Moisturize your hair for pretty much, I would probably say like about every day for about a week. But honestly, you know, my cousin snapped on this job, bro. Crazy. Nice little retwist. I've never seen my parts like this. All in all though, this went pretty easy. I hope I could explain everything to you on every single process that we've done. I'm satisfied with the look. I'm gonna give you guys a quick 360 and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.